We just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the four ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the four ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Roaster Boy George McKay and...
The mini house.
And guess where we are? Tell them. I'm just going to keep pretending. Secret location. We are in a secret, undisclosed location. No, we are here at the Impact Wrestling press conference, media conference here in London, Ontario. And we are incredibly excited. We're going to get to hear some Impact Wrestling stars say what they need to say about the upcoming event, Under Seige, taking place in London tomorrow, and then Under Seige Fallout happening on Saturday. And it's going to be exciting. We don't know who we're going to be, seeing, but we got some good questions in the can, and we hope you guys enjoy this little video log once we put it all together.
Yes.
Just a woman of few words. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the show. Peace, love, and wrestling. See ya.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here in London, Ontario, Canada. We're excited to be here. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Thanks for being here. We're very excited. Impact Wrestling is coming. We're here. We're setting up. We're preparing. It's incredible. A lot of excitement and energy in the city. We were here for a couple of days already doing some media, and we're glad that some of you guys actually showed up to be here for this press conference. It's going to be an exciting weekend. We're here this Friday. We're here this Saturday. And tickets are still available. They're selling fast though. Friday's almost sold out, so here's your chance to get your tickets for Friday night. Saturday we still have a few. You want to be a part of this. London, supporting Canada, supporting Canadians. There's a few Canadians on the show we're going to talk about today. And of course, there's a few Canadian talent that have been signed recently to Impact Wrestling. We want to shine the spotlight on some of these Canadian superstars, giving an opportunity here in London, Ontario. Under Seige, ladies and gentlemen, is live on Impact Plus, so download it today. It's also going to be on Fight. This is going to be absolutely incredible. So please check it out, watch it. It's going to be amazing. Under Seige, if you haven't ordered it, download it today. And of course, Impact Plus has incredible library and history. We have so much content, and every month we do a special. You want to be a part of that. For those who don't know who I am, I'm the Iceman from Iceman Zintel on BTI, hosted by Josh Matthews and Gia Miller. And if you guys ain't watching it, you better start tuning in every Thursday, 7 o'clock, BTI, before the Impact. Impact Wrestling on Access. In Canada, you can see it on Fight, the Fight Network, and we appreciate you guys all being here. We're very excited. Two big matches I want to touch base on that are going to be happening this weekend. Of course, the Impact World Champion, Steve Macklin. Woo! He will be defending his title against the monster PCO. Now this is going to be a crazy match, guys, and it's almost like anything goes. I don't know what to expect, but fasten your seatbelts. The title is on the line. This is huge for London, so get ready. And of course, Deonna Purrazzo putting her Knockouts Championship up against Jordynne Grace. Yeah. Woo! Big stipulation. If Jordynne Grace is not successful, she will never have an opportunity to face Deonna for the championship as long as Deonna is champion. This is a make it or break it for her. She's either a champion or not. This is going to be big. So Deonna Purrazzo putting up that Knockouts title against Jordynne Grace. It's going to be unbelievable. So again, guys, please download Impact Plus to be a part of it, or you can also watch it on Fight. It's Under Seige, London, Ontario, Canada, this Friday, this Saturday. Tickets are fast, they're going. Friday almost completely sold out. You want to be a part of it. Speaking of Canadians and Canadian talent, I was saying we have signed some amazing talent that are up and coming. Jody Threat, for those who might not know, keep your eye on her. She could possibly be the next Knockouts champion really soon. Jody Threat, making waves at Impact Wrestling. Also, a gentleman you may have seen, you may have heard of. He was in Japan. He was out in the U.S., a Canadian. And Shelton Jean is someone to keep your eye on. Also signed to Impact Wrestling. Another gentleman out of Windsor, Ontario, Canada. You may have heard this guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I got you.
Who am I talking about?
Tyler Tirva?
Ooh, we didn't sign him yet. This is an
But you
opportunity for
You
us.
should.
There's another guy that we signed, and he's doing some things. He's in the sidelines. He's getting ready. He's working out. You know what I'm talking about? Out of Windsor, Ontario.
I do.
Aiden Prince, ladies ladies and gentlemen, is with Impact Wrestling. We're proud to have him. Watch out for this guy in the X Division. And another guy who's Canadian, who's had a long reputation here in Canada in professional wrestling. He's traveled the world. He's held many, many titles. Impact has got him. We signed him. And he is the new Director of Authority. So please help me welcome Santion Marella! Woo! Say hello, everybody. Everybody watching from around the world.
Around the world? I'm time for me to sing a little bit. So, I drove today, which means I am Canadian. In fact, I'm a dual citizen, Italian and Canadian, of course. But let me tell you a little something about London. People don't know how much trust, how much love I have for the city. I sent my oldest daughter, Bianca. She came to university right here in London, Ontario. It's true. Woo! She has a biology degree from Western University. So thank you, London, for taking care of her and teaching her how to drink. It's a party town, I know. And that's why tomorrow night and also the next day, it's going to be a big party, but professional wrestling style. Of course, now I'm going to talk a little bit about an opportunity. Who here has seen Rocky? The movie Rocky? Of course, I've seen Rocky. Who's never seen Rocky? It's about, you never seen Rocky? No. Okay, you got some homework to do. It's about an opportunity. It's about a great champion, a mentor, a pillar in the community, giving an opportunity to a local talent. So today, this local talent is Tyler Tirva. Hey. You're going to see this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a local boy to step up into the big leagues and prove himself. It's going to be incredible. But it's not going to be an easy weekend. Oh no. Jason Hotch on day one, you know him, he's strong as can be. If he can pass this guy, Brian Myers, I almost said Brandon Myers, but Myers on the next day. But is he going to make it to that day? Jason Hotch is no joke. He can beat him up. It's an opportunity for him to prove himself that he belongs at the big leagues. I'm going to bring him out here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Tirva. Come on out!
How's it going, guys?
Tell us, thank you very much, tell us about your thoughts on this opportunity and the two people you're facing this weekend.
Well, first off, I'm just extremely excited for this entire weekend. This is something that I've been working for a really long time for. So for me, growing up in the London area, my first memory of wrestling was I went to London Gardens. I also then went to the Night House? Ice House, the Ice House. And so I got to see some of my heroes at a really young age. And so I have picture albums that I looked at time and time again for. And then that's when it was instilled in me the passion to want to be a professional wrestler. So for me, this is a full circle moment to have an opportunity like this for not only one night, but for 2 nights here in London, in my hometown, for Under Seige and Under Seige Fallout. There's nothing more that I could ask for. So I'm really excited with that first matchup. I'm going to be taking on one half of the Good Hands. So I'll be taking on Jason Hotch. And so night 2, we're then going to go one-on-one with Brian Myers. So
Big Daddy Myers.
Big Daddy Myers, that's right. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit of dapper, a little bit of dimpled, a little bit of dangerously delicious. It's going to be Mr. Young, Fit, and Stupid Pretty, the Saturday Night Delight, bringing it on to every single one of these fans at the Western Fair Agriplex. So Santino, thank you for that warm welcome. And thank you for everyone that's coming out, because these 2 days are everything I've been working for.
That's what it's all about. The one thing about Impact I really love is that you just need the opportunity. So many Canadians have a hard time to break into the business because we live in Canada and there's much more professional wrestling in America. But this kind of opportunity, when Impact Wrestling comes here to London, Ontario, it's once in a lifetime. Good luck. Right now I'm going to bring out your first opponent, Jason Hotch. Let me get in between you because I know he's a little bit angry individual. So let's see when he, oh, here he comes. Okay. You have a tendency to have a little bit of violence.
Oh yeah, you gotta be aggressive.
Okay, you go. Here's the mic. Tell us what you think and about your opponent and everything.
Well, yeah, let me just start off by saying that it's kind of hard sitting back there listening to you talk about Saturday when you have a match with me Friday. Now, what makes you possibly think that you'll have anything left for a guy like Brian Myers? You won't. You're going to sit there and you're going to shake in your boots when you look me in the eyes across the ring, and you're going to do the same if you even make it to Saturday. Santino, that's all I got.
I'll see you Friday.
Okay,
Then I definitely see Brian.
Okay.
Saturday.
We just
Be the
stepped in
Saturday
here.
night delight.
It's getting a little tense for my liking. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Daddy Myers. You know what, Brian Myers, come on out! Woo! Don't be distracted by his shoes only, man. That's top-notch stuff. Here you are, sir.
Shoes are expensive. Yeah, so your match with me sounds great. I know Canadian boy makes good, big opportunity, but it's a figment of your imagination. It's kind of like the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, okay? Because you're not gonna get through Hotch in the first place. And if you do get to me, then you're in big trouble, okay, pal? Because I'm the most professional wrestler. I'm the uncrowned Impact World Champion. You're in way over your head.
We'll see Saturday. That's why I'm at Saturday Night Delight. Everyone here, they're here because of me. I'm bringing it. And I'll see you Saturday.
Okay. Take it easy, guys. That's very tense. I'm sweating just from being in proximity here. Okay, let's sign it then. Okay, you go first. You're the local guy, the young boy, if you will. Okay. Okay. Big Daddy Myers. I want to start a trend. Oh, look at that. That's a good signature. Very professional. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A real life Rocky moment. Tyler Tirva. This is hot. Brian Myers. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let's take a photo. Maybe fighting pose. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sweating.
He's shaking a little bit. I think he's a little nervous.
Oh, me?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you're a little nervous.
Yeah, him, yeah.
You're a little nervous. You're a little nervous, aren't you?
out in Canada.
It's just a new tan. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous when you're around us. That's okay.
No,
a little nervous.
I'm good, man.
No.
I'm here to hang. I'm here to hang.
Yeah, you're a local legend. That's all you're ever gonna be when you're around us.
Okay.
Just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Local legend.
Yeah.
I know you guys are three of the best wrestlers in the world, but the reason why I came here and the reason why I got this opportunity is because I am too. The Saturday Night Delight, I'm bringing it Friday, and I'll see your ass Saturday.
You know, you have a lot of audacity to come at us three like that. So Tyler, let me end it with this. I pray and I hope to God that your mommy and daddy are going to be sitting front row to witness what I do to you and what Brian Myers is going to do to you the very next day. If you make it to Saturday, which you won't, even in your hometown.
All right, anybody have any questions? Yes.
Questions for Tyler. Tyler, knowing that one good hand never travels alone, how do you plan to counteract the potential interference of John Schuyler? Because we know he's going to be out there. I'm letting you know.
Hey, that's a fair question, and that's why I know going into this, there's three of them and one of me. So, hey, you got to be prepared for everything. That's exactly what professional wrestling is. So, I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for each and every one.
I won't need help.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got 24 hours to make some friends then, huh?
Anybody else have another question? Yes, sir.
I got a question for Brian.
Okay.
Are you afraid at all that maybe you're going to get upset? Maybe Tirva's going to show you a thing or two and maybe prove that you're wrong?
Great question. I'm a big sports fan, so I know that, Canadians just happen to come up short in all their big moments. So there's not much for me to fear when I'm facing Tyler Tirva on Saturday night. And I won't face him anyway because he's not going to get through Hosh in the first place. So me being here is absolutely ridiculous. How about that? Thank you.
Like a moot point type thing. Yes, yes.
So as a Canadian Brian Myers, who's your favorite sports team?
I'm a big sports fan, and I know Canadian sports are the drizzling. I can't curse, this man told me to. So I'm a New Yorker. I'm a diehard New York sports fan. Winning teams.
So you've accepted failure for a while then.
Shots fired!
Foreman, do we have this man? He's got to go. Thank you, security.
Any other questions from the field? Oh, yes.
For Brian in good hands, obviously we're going to be fighting Tyler on his home turf, on his hometown. How do you deal with the hometown crowd being entirely for Tirva against you guys?
That makes no difference to me. I've wrestled all over the world, 49 states. This is another night for me. The Saturday Night Delight, right? Well, there's a couple more days in the week, kid. And successful wrestlers work every night of the week, so no skin off my back.
Let me guess. Montana and Wyoming? Those are the ones you didn't visit?
Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii. Fancy. One more question, yes.
This question's for Brian. Brian, the fact that you're going to be facing the hometown boy and the crowd will be behind him, and that's always, to follow up, that's always a leg up. I mean, you're hoping to embarrass the man in front of his family. Aren't you just afraid that you guys are just igniting even more of a fire that's already burning in this young man?
No, I'm 0% concerned about that. That's cool. I love that you're getting a big opportunity. There's a Canadian bias that goes on in this company where Canadians happen to just get these opportunities. They fall into their lap, unlike me, who, the most professional wrestler. I work hard for everything I get. And I'm sure you got some fire in your belly, and like the guy said, your mom and dad are watching, but I don't care, okay? I'm the most professional wrestler for a reason.
I don't want to stir the pot, but that's exactly how Apollo Creed felt in Rocky. I'm just saying. Hey, but he won. Apollo won and Rocky won. But he just, he had a good show. I'm not saying you're look at. I'm going to stop talking. One more question, man.
My question is for Tyler. What does success look like for you coming out of this weekend?
Definitely for me, success looks, step one is just getting in there and feeling comfortable. And then step two, after being comfortable, is making Hotch feel uncomfortable, making Myers uncomfortable, and coming away with a minimum 2 victories, because for me, not winning both matches, that's gonna be a really big deal. And I don't know if I can handle that blow for not only my own ego, but for what I'm looking forward to down the line with Impact Wrestling.
To add to that question, if you were 1-1 for the weekend, how would that sit with you?
Hey, that's, 1-1's not bad, but just like you said, you love sports teams, and name a sports team that ever won a championship that only was at 500. So, hey, it's home run. It's home run or strikeout.
You're swinging for the fences.
You got it.
I learned that from last week. Yes. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. God bless everybody. And let's watch this real-life Rocky movie play out. Okay, we're in one more photo opportunity for the two combatants here. Okay. Oh, you guys are the same height. Okay, no, can't do the physical stuff. Save it for the show.
Thank you guys. Yeah, you'd be real stupid.
See you Friday. See you Friday, guys. Get used to the disappointment, even in your hometown.
Hey, thanks so much for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few tickets left. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, tell a friend. Huh? See you at Under Seige. He's better. This is the Iceman. Come on, come back up here. Take it home for us. Come on.
Once again, guys, we thank you for joining for this presser here in London, Ontario. We hope that if you're watching, you'll order Impact Plus. Download it today to see it. It's going to be incredible. And of course, you can also see it on Fight. If you're able to make it, get your butt down, buy your tickets. This is going to be an incredible show. Impact Wrestling, proud and happy to be in London, Ontario, Canada. And we hope to see you ringside.
Hey guys, it's your host, your boy George McKay here at Straight Talk Wrestling, exclusively sitting down with London's own Tyler Tirva. Now, 2 matches back-to-back, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure. We just saw in the presser that they're not playing games. They actually are hoping that you fail. People underestimating you. Is that a regular thing that you use for motivation?
Man, name anyone that was ever successful that didn't have those things pushing against them. So for me, honestly, like, I've had people doubting me for the last 15 years. I've had moments where I have my own self-doubt, but I've gotten through those moments, and that's why I'm here right now. So I've gotten myself to this weekend, and there's nothing more that I've been looking forward to than this match with Jason Hotch on Friday and then Brian Myers on Saturday. So this, like, I'm ready. Let's bring it.
You absolutely are ready. I think you've been ready for a while. You talked about self-doubt, and I know one of the moments that we talked when you were on the show the last time was the setback with the competition that you had. It didn't really go your way, but now the fire's there. The opportunity to get back in the door here is, like, literally your hand's on the knob. All you got to do is walk through the door. Pressure is not anything that I know you can't handle, but I mean, we're talking pressure, hometown. Failure's not an option. You want to go 2-0. They want you to go 0-2. What are you? I mean, not asking you to give away your strategy, but what things are you counteracting or looking to counteract when it may potentially be a 3-on-1?
That's a good question, and I don't know if anyone has that answer. 3-on-1 who, like, that's a lot of odds stacked against you. Mm-hmm. So for me, I got to just look at every moment, be ready to mold with it. So essentially, just like you said, I was in the 2020 gut check, finalist. Lost my contract opportunity, and that was given to someone else right in front of my face. So I remember what that feels like, and I am not letting that feeling creep back in for tomorrow and definitely for Saturday. So I'm making sure that I'm completely ready for anything they could throw at me. So if I get thrown out of the ring, my head's going to be on a swivel. I'm ready. It's go time.
Absolutely. So Saturday Night Delight for Saturday.
Yeah.
What's the moniker for Friday? Friday Night Fight or the Friday Night Frenzy? Or, like, do you have something for Friday?
Oh, we got to wait. It's not Friday yet. We got to wait. We're just dipping our toe in the sand, and it's still Thursday right now. So,
That's true.
So yeah. But who knows? Friday Night Delight doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's kind of
Saturday Night Delight, definitely super smooth. Everyone loves Saturday. So to me, every night is Saturday. That's why I call myself the Saturday Night Delight, because no one has a bad time on Saturday night. You know?
Absolutely. Well, good luck tomorrow. Good luck Saturday.
Awesome.
And we know that eventually we're going to get to see you in Impact on a regular basis because that contract's going to be signed.
Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Peace, love, and wrestling. See you next time.
Hey guys, Stone Cold fans. So. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy George Mackay, and
the Mini House.
we are sitting down with the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. Good hands, John Scott, Jason Hotch. Brian, my first question, actually my daughter's first question, is for all three of you guys.
So I know you guys love wrestling figures in general. What is one of your favorite figures?
So I get this question a lot because I'm the toy guy, but my answer is not really all that exciting. My favorite figure is a ECW figure of Chris Candido because he's my favorite wrestler, and it's pretty much his only action figure I ever got. And he's the first guy I ever trained with. I got in the ring with him one day at a school that closed down one day. That's a whole nother story. But he's my all-time favorite wrestler, and I've always admired the way he worked. You know, a guy that could have a good match with anybody, no matter the size, capabilities. You know, if you're wrestling Tyler ticket seller who's only been around for a cup of coffee, you know, you have a good match with him too. So that's my answer. It's not some big expensive thing. You know, it's the Chris Candido figure will cost you less than $20, but it's important to me.
Can I hold this?
Absolutely.
Okay. Mine, because I was a big Hasbro fan growing up. I collected all the Hasbros. To complete the collection, I had to get Dusty Rhodes. The Dusty Rhodes figure to complete the collection, and that really pisses you off, doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah, that was probably my favorite figure because it finally completed my collection of the Hasbros as a kid. Was Dusty Rhodes.
Now, I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite figure, but I'll give it to you in 2 words. Brian Myers.
Hey, there we go. Well, which one? I have a lot, but we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that.
All right, my question is, hometown boy, there's a chance that you might have to face him. Hotch is hoping that that's not going to happen. The fact is, I mean, you guys have combined together. There's 30-plus years of ring experience here between the three of you. Yeah. So you know what it's like to be the hometown boy. You know what it's like to be the underdog. You know what it's like to be given an opportunity. Why try to squash somebody's opportunity or somebody's dream?
I
I mean, like I said, I'm very happy for this guy. He's getting a big opportunity. He's Canadian, so there's a big bias here in Impact with these Canadian guys. Everyone gets an opportunity when you're Canadian. You get a lot more handed to you around here at Impact when you're Canadian. I get it, but at the end of the day, this will be the biggest thing this guy's ever done. Is that going to be forever? That certainly will be Saturday night and Friday night. But yeah, I mean, I've been the hometown guy. I won the tag team titles in my hometown in front of 80,000 people. No big deal. There'll be more than that here in London Friday and Saturday, so I'm sure Tyler Tirva is real nervous. But you know what? It's going to be a big moment for him. End of story. I mean, it's not going to be at my expense, right? I can't feel sorry for him that much.
And let's talk about Friday, okay? Because anybody correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Tyler partook in a gut check challenge.
He did. He made it to the finals.
Right.
And he failed.
And he did what?
He made it to the finals. He was a runner-up.
You're right, but he failed to win.
But he failed.
See, I capitalized on my opportunity, and that's all this business is. You just capitalize on opportunities. That's what I do. Tyler gets an opportunity Friday against me. It ain't going to pan out for him. He had an opportunity in gut check. Didn't work out for him. And if he's lucky to make it to Saturday, opportunity squandered.
And I'm going to disagree with you because I'm not happy for him getting an opportunity because it took me 15 years to get an opportunity.
Well, you're not Canadian.
I'm not Canadian, but I hope he fails like he's failed before. He failed to win the gut check. I hope he fails this weekend. I hope he fails in front of his mom and dad. I hope he fails in front of all of his stupid Canadian friends. I hope he fails against Jason Hotch. If he gets lucky, I hope he fails against you. I hope he fails. Sorry.
You guys know we're Canadian media,
Yeah,
too.
we know. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't think you are sorry.
Well,
I'm not.
You guys could probably work for Impact if that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
If you're Canadian.
We have a great relationship with Impact. We do. We have a great relationship with Impact.
There we go.
I don't think that's fair. Final question. I mean, I know you guys don't want to be here. You would like to get out of London and Canada as soon as humanly possible. But while you're here and you do have some time to squander, what would you be doing in your off time?
I've already been recommended some toy stores.
Okay.
The one thing I will say about Canada that I do love, the Toys R Us still exists here. I appreciate that. So I'll be doing stuff like that, hang out with my buddies,
Gentlemen.
It's explaining to Heath who people are and what their names are. Be doing that a lot. That's usually what I do.
My favorite thing about Canada is leaving.
Thanks for your honesty, John. We appreciate that. Jason, anything to fill in?
See, that's why we're tag partners. Same.
Favorite thing.
Same.
You caught us on a good day. We had a very pleasant experience at the border. It wasn't, wasn't traumatic. Yeah, so we're good.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Good luck, Jason, on Friday. John, good luck in between days as to whether you interfere or don't interfere. Brian, good luck if it comes to your way on Saturday.
Card subject to change.
Subject to change, absolutely. And while I have you here, can I get a quick shout out from you three gentlemen? Maybe to shout out our podcast. Maybe people could subscribe and check it out because we have killer talent like you guys on it. If that's not too much, you are the most professional.
Foreman, this guy pad the low?
Yeah, he does. I've already prepaid. I've already prepaid.
Okay. Guys, please like and subscribe right now. Click the button. You can do it.
What he said.
That's perfect. Thank you. That's it for this one, guys. Peace, love, and wrestling. See you next time. Hey, guys. It's your host, your boy, George Mackay. I'm sitting down with the Director of Authority, the one, the only, Santion Marella.
How are you, sir? Mr. Mackay.
I'm good. I don't have the accent you do. I have the straight Canadian accent. You've got your accent is flowing. It's actually quite lovely, your accent.
There's layers of years of experience. They stack upon one another to create this masterpiece.
Now, I've got to ask this. I'm sure you heard Brad Meyer's comments all throughout the press conference. Well, you were there. We all heard it, saying that Impact is biased to Canadians. Do you feel that that's the case? I don't believe that is the case.
No, see what happens now, there's a disproportionate advantage for Americans. And when the playing field is level, it would appear that there's a bias for Canadians. But it's not. It's just level. But the Americans are so twisted. They think that if it's not so much in their favor, they think it's not fair. But this is the first time it's been fair.
Mm-hmm. As the Director of Authority, you actually returned to in-ring action at Rebellion. And I got to ask, there was a moment with your son at the end of the match. What was it like, return to in-ring action, for your son to see you on a big stage like Rebellion, kind of doing your thing?
Yeah, now I'm more cool now in his eyes because the daddy was in the ring fighting. But no, it's obviously very special, and I hope to have a few more matches because he's only 4. So is he going to remember? He might remember when he's 6. He might remember when he's 7. So I have to have a couple more. Just keep myself in shape so I'm able to do so. But I want him to have the memory, you know.
Absolutely.
Of Papa.
It's definitely a special memory for you as well. Now, Dirty Dango being revealed as your attacker. Sorry, I have to ask these questions. Joe Henry is going to pretty much defend your honor and take down Dango. Obviously, you're going for Hendry, but I mean, is there going to be any punishment or upcomings for Dango once it was revealed that he was the attacker the entire time?
Yeah, I just found this out a couple days ago, to be honest. It was on social media, of all things, to find out that I was stabbed in the back by dirty bastard Dango. And I'm still going to figure out what I'm going to do to get my revenge. I'm a big advocate of revenge.
You are.
If revenge is underrated, I may put something in his drinking water to make him have diarrhea, something, I don't know.
No, okay.
But Dirty Dango is going to pay the price for stabbing me in the back. Why can't you stab it at me in the back of my face? That's my question.
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can. If somebody's going to stab you in the back, they won't be able to do it in front of your face because they're cowards, and that's what he is. He's a coward.
Exactamente.
My final question for you. I mean, if you are a big fan of revenge, what about making him run the gauntlet? Like putting him up in a gauntlet match of like 5 or 6 of your toughest, brutiest fighters in the Impact roster. You've got a couple guys that would chomp at the bit for that.
Yeah, but it's true. But revenge is best served cold, and I'm in the mood to serve it myself. I don't need anybody else to do my dirty work for me. No pun intended, because he's Dirty Dango, but I can do it myself. Anyway, I'm going to come up with a master plan, execute my plan, and embarrass him and make him pay the price for stabbing me in the back.
When he should have stabbed you in the back in the face.
To my face!
To your face, that's
I'm
right.
going to punch his lights.
Well, Director of Authority, thank you so much for the time. I know you're a busy man. You've got a lot of things to do. Guys, that's it for this one. Sitting here with the Director of Authority of Impact Wrestling, Santion Marella. Peace, love, and wrestling. See you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on that notification bell so you get notified each time we post a video. Alternatively, you can check us out on all podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. We are also available on the SNME network. That's the Sunday Night Main Event Patreon. Please feel free to check us out there as well. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at _Straight Talk on Twitter, at Straight Talk Wrestling on Instagram, Straight Talk Wrestling on Facebook, Straight Talk Wrestling on TikTok, and of course, you can check out all our merch at ProWrestlingTees.com.
I don't need a nigga cosign. Without the liquor, you become a victim. You ain't never got a pole mine. I ain't messing with this generation. Fuck your gender, I ain't got...